안녕 여러분.
This is how we do when my homies go.
You're listening to Gecko Radio, Jeju Morning Alternative. Good morning, Jeju. How are you this lovely day? Happy Hump Day. Happy Hump Day, guys. How you guys doing today? Exciting news. Some of Jeju's much anticipated annual festivals have officially been announced. Yeah. There's some big ones that we have definitely, the entire island and actually the entire country and beyond, they've been waiting on. So do stay tuned. We're gonna tell you about those announcements later in the show. For what's coming up on today's show, first we got the weather, then it's question of the day, hint aqua or agua, water. Okay, then it is Jeju morning news briefing. Okay, then it's what's going down in the GEC, and then it is our Wednesday segment, Jeju Gems. Good morning, how's Sereno? How you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. And then we will wrap things up with Jeju word of the day, where we learn a word or expression from the Jeju language. I got the whole sound thing is fixed. That was super fun to figure out yesterday, but we're all good to go. All right, so let's get into it. Let's play our first song today. This is Hathaway, Hayley. And by the way, they got a new album coming out very soon. It might even be tomorrow. I think it might even be tomorrow. They've been dropping teasers about their cover art and their songs, but they haven't, no songs have been released yet. So really excited. So this is Hathaway, Hayley. For that Jeju morning alternative, tune in to Gecko Radio, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. All week, baby. That's right, Monday through Friday, all week, baby. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. When it comes to Jeju, we are having a wet week. It's been a very wet week. Oh man, yesterday I went crazy on the garden. I went so crazy. I took out the weed cutter, cut back all the weeds. I planted a bunch of flowers. So I'm kind of excited because I wanted to plant them. We had a break in the rain. It's monsoon season right now. Monsoon season is underway in Jeju, and there's a break in the clouds. So I ran out there like a maniac, and you know what? Actually, I cut the grass in the rain, and I look like a crazy person. However, no mosquitoes, no mosquitoes. And when it's raining, the mosquitoes won't come after you. But yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait for those flowers to bloom. I'm really excited. We don't use any herbicide on our plants or our gula trees, our tangerine farm. So, I'm excited for all the pollinators to come out and all the butterflies and the bees, the honeybees and stuff to come out. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay. Good morning, guys. Looking at the chat here. Sherry, good morning. She says, hey, geckos. Hayin says, people from Pennsylvania ought to know that word. I do not, Sherry. I do not know that word. Now I'm from the southeastern corner in Pennsylvania towards Philadelphia. So, but Hayinzas. Hayanzas. Am I saying that correctly? Help me out here, Sherry. But she is very busy. She's got a bunch of depositions. Two today. Man, I mean, I want to say she only two today, but then done with the last three and all this stuff, this and that and the other way, and all these depots, everything. Halsey's in the house. They are waiting for their guitar lesson in 15 minutes. Oh yeah, do you have a guitar lesson every Tuesday? Is that how it works for you down in Brazil? Really cool. What are you working on? Are you still doing the Wednesday off live riff? What are you guys doing there? I'm really curious about it. Okay, sometimes they have it on Fridays as well. Yes. Okay. So yeah, Sherry, you're gonna have to help me out with that Hyinzas thing. Maybe I'm not Pennsylvania enough. Maybe because I haven't been there for 16 years, but I'm not familiar with the word. I grew up there my whole life, but I'm not familiar. I'm not calling you crazy. I'm the crazy one 9 times out of 10. Okay. But I hope you guys are having a great day today. Yes, this is Gecko Radio. Hello. If you didn't know, my name is Mark. I am your DJ. I'm your PD. I'm the guy pressing all the buttons. Hi, Yinzas. I guess it's a Pittsburgh. Yeah, maybe it is. Ooh, Pittsburgh. Ooh, Steeltown. Ooh. I mean, it's kind of a rivalry between the East and the West because they're Steelers. They're Steelers fans. So I'm a Eagles fan. So there's a little rivalry there. But it's kind of unfair because as soon as you travel, probably about like 30 minutes west of Philly, it starts becoming Steeler Town. It's completely unfair. Yeah, my university was in the middle of nowhere in Pennsylvania, so that was all Steel Town fans. Hey, ICG Limited. Good morning. Good morning, Ice. They are, yeah, you're here a little bit earlier. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, man. Thanks. Good to see you. We're just saying hello to each other this bright and lovely morning. Yeah, check us out at Gecko Radio Jeju. That's where we do some highlights of the day, and our Instagram, it's its own little like biosphere of stuff that we do with. It's got a little different vibe to it. Then you can follow me, but I'm not really doing too much. I'm just reposting stuff off of the Gecko Radio Instagram. But once again, I always say this, do follow at Jeju Jade. She's constantly updating her story with Henya stuff. She might be diving today. We'll see. She's still diving for sea urchin, so yeah, they're still doing that, and she's also an MC doing a bunch of stuff. So out of the three, I would say check out Jeju Jade and Gecko Radio first. Okay, check those, they're way more exciting. All right. Okay. Yes, that's why we're here. We're here to give you a little morning radio if you're opening your laptop, grabbing your first cup of coffee, or just trying to be a functioning human being before 8 a.m. It's crazy that I do this. I wake up at 5:30 every day a.m. KST. It's kind of insane. That's my life now, but I love doing this, and I love talking with you guys. And Sherry is, I cannot look over right now because she's just throwing out some black and yellow chants. And I just gotta ignore that. I can't do that because that's gonna distract me. I gotta sing the fly, eagles fly. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Moving on. Mark, you're going crazy. You're going every which way right now. It's time for the question of the day. It's the get-go question of the day. It's the get-go question of the day. Question of the day. It's the get-go question of the day. Yeah. All right, it's the get-go question of the day. Yeah, and it's a Wednesday question of the day. And we had a little hint. It had to do with agua. Okay, let's check it out here. And this question of the day also is relevant to our news story. So let's check it out. Boop, right here. Question of the day. PD, zoom it in. Yeah, you got it, buddy. Boop. All right. Gecko Radio question of the day. All right, is about one of Jeju's most recognizable brands. Okay, now if you aren't from Jeju, probably not as familiar, but if you are from Jeju, this is pretty much a household name. Not in Jeju, but just in Korea. Okay, and it's about bottled water. Okay, now this Jeju bottled water brand comes from the volcanic bedrock groundwater and is probably one of the most famous products to come out of the island. Yes, okay. Second to Halasan and Soju, I would say. What is the name of this famous Jeju bottled water? Okay. All right. So we have 4 choices. It's a bottled water, comes in smaller bottles, comes in 2-liter bottles. I got it here. Now, if you look here, it looks like it's unlabeled, but this is how they do it now. You can't really, I'm going to try to hide the text here, but they don't use the plastic vinyl labels anymore to, I guess, be environmentally conscious. But yes, that is the brand. It's our main 2-liter bottle brand, but they come in smaller bottles as well. What is it? We got 4 choices here. Okay, is it A, Halasan water, B, Jeju Samdasoo, C, Tamna Spring, or D, Baekrok mineral water? Okay, which of these is the household name famous Jeju bottled water? A, Halasan water, B, Jeju Samdasoo, C, Tamna Spring, or D, Baekrok mineral water? All right. Now, if you don't know, go ahead and just go for it. If you do know, put your guesses in the chat below. I'm gonna also put this in the chat as well. Okay. And with that, I think it's time for our next song. Okay. This is our beloved HUMIN. We covered them in our artist spotlight last Thursday, and they are amazing. They've been running around, performing around the island, and we really hope to catch them live. This is HUMIN, and this is her song, Bing Bing.
누군가는 사랑을 하고 누군가는 낭만을 원해 언젠가는 올라가게 돼
You're listening to the GEC's very own Gecko Radio, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Jeju Morning Alternative. That's right, Monday through Friday, Jeju Morning Alternative. We are going all through the rainy season, all through the summer. So when all the teachers and all the students get back, we are polished, we're clean. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. Yeah, but we are determined to last that long. Even. How you guys doing today? I'm your host, DJ Makia, DJ Mark. You can call me that. Jeju Jade, our wonderful writer. She's in the other room holding it down, but she may have to run out of here. She may have to dive today. She is Henya after all. Sherry, yes, I did get the headphones fixed. Thanks goodness. It's just like, when you do like a software update in your computer and it just like, you know what I mean? You do a software update that is like, what's really terrifying? This happened once during live streaming. During live streaming, when I was streaming with you guys, my Windows is like, okay, we're gonna do our upgrade, like our Windows update, and it's like we're gonna like restart the computer now, and it started counting down. I was like, ah! So, man, Windows is just super awesome when it does that. So I had a Windows update, I guess, the other day, and it just farted around with the sound settings and all that stuff. So yeah, I mean, that's just how it is, Okay. Pardon me, I'm checking out the chat here. Sherry also says, hey, that music video had a calico cat. Yes. She also has a calico cat. I also used to have a calico cat. Right now I have a cat. He's upstairs. He's a cheese cat. He's just an orange single brain cell cat. But yes, I grew up with a calico girl. And in Korean, the funny thing is we kind of give him a nickname in Hangul. We called chaos, because their color, their color patterns, it's like a chaos kind of thing. So that's super funny. Yes. And yeah, so there we go. Oh, we got to do it. Time for the weather.
What's the weather like in Jeju? We're gonna tell you what to do if it's sunny or rainy or calling typhoons. What's the weather like in Jeju?
Okay, what's the weather like in Jeju? PD, bring it up. You got a boss beep right here. Okay. Sherry mentioned yesterday, oh, you need a green screen. I need to and then I need to stand back and act like an actual weather person. That'd be nice. And then I probably knock over like half of the stuff here and cut out the computer stream. Okay, let's talk about Wednesday, June 24th. Today is looking cloudy, humid, and a little unsettled across the island. Now here in Daejeong, it's got this little map here. That's cool. That kind of shows, it's not quite accurate. We did use AI. We did use AI here. So it's not entirely accurate to where Daejeong is, but it's close enough, okay? Here in Daejeong and around the GEC, the morning starts around 18 to 22 degrees, with temperatures climbing to about 26 degrees by midday. Skies should stay mostly cloudy, so it is not exactly a bright sunny day, but we may avoid the heavier rain compared to other parts of the island, and that's where we are, Daejeong, okay? That is the southwestern area of the island, okay? But if we go up north to Jeju City, we have to expect a wetter start to the day with showers on and off through the morning. Temperatures will hover around 21 to 24 degrees, and roads may be damp during the morning commute. So you got to take it a little slower if you're driving. Yes, please, especially if you don't have four-wheel drive or appropriate tires. Be careful out there, guys. Now, if we're going to the south in Sogyepo, it is also a cloudy and damp start with rain or showers possibly early in the day. Temperatures should stay around 23 degrees through the morning, making it feel warm, humid, and very much like a rainy season Jeju. Now, if we're going to the east side in Seungsan, that is where skies are also mostly cloudy, with temperatures rising from around 19 to 25 degrees by midday. It looks calmer than the south coast this morning, but keep an umbrella nearby just in case. So the big picture for today, cloudy, humid, and rainy in patches, with showers more likely around Jeju City and Sogyepo and around where we are based, Gecko Radio. That's the GEC, Global Education City. We may get more cloud cover than actual rain, but this is definitely an umbrella in the bag kind of Wednesday. You know, the umbrellas that you have the little, I always feel like You know what I mean? It's like the little guys and then they pop out. You feel like whenever I have them, I just feel like, I make the lightsaber sound when it like comes out and I start swinging around like a fool. Okay. I mean, come on. Don't, I mean, you kind of want to do that. I do it. I do it. It's fine. Okay. Whether you're heading to work, meeting friends for coffee, or trying to squeeze in a walk later today, just you got to keep an eye on the sky. Keep water handy. Water handy. Yes. And also, bring an umbrella, okay? And be on the lookout. You just never know. Thunder and lightning kind of can pop up out of nowhere. So yes, and if you are even thinking about going to the beach, I would probably not mess around with the water. We don't know what the wave condition is like. You always got to be careful about that. All right, let's move on. Yes, Sherry Russell says her calico cat is definitely a chaos cat. Yeah, yeah, that's like most cats, I would say. They're totally fine, and then they just freak out. Okay, let's get back to the question of the day. All right, and this is the answer reveal. Okay, so the question of the day. Let's do a little review here. All right, what is the household name? Right, which is the essentially what is the name of this famous Jeju bottled water? Really, one of the most famous things that come out of Jeju, other than I would say Jeju Mandarin Orange, which is Gyul, or Jeju Halasan Soju, which is super fun. It's like that clear bottle with the blue label. If you hadn't had it, try it. It's honestly one of my favorites. Okay, so we're looking at the chat here. We have okay. Is it A Halasan water, B Jeju Samdasoo, C Tamna Spring, or D Baekrok mineral water? I'm looking at the chat here. I'm seeing Sherry, she answered A, Halasan water. And I do believe ICG Limited, they say it's Samdasoo. And Halsey also said Jeju Samdasoo. And the answer is B, Jeju Samdasoo. Ding, 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 ding. Good job, guys. 1 billion, 2 billion cool points each to you guys. Sherry, you get 500 million cool points. Does that make you feel better? Hey, I would, if I didn't know any better, I probably would have picked Halasan water as well. That totally makes sense. We Jeju people, when it comes to labels and restaurants and names, we love to put the name, either like Halabong, or even Halabong is like, the orange with the little nub on top. That's based off of Halasan. We love to put Hala in there. That's our go-to when it comes to labels, but it is not. It is Jeju Samdasoo. Now let's learn about it. Okay, where's the picture? I had a picture up here and it was the answer. Here it is. Boop. Okay, let's take a look here. Got it. Thanks, PD. All right. So take a look at this image here. Look at this infographic. This is pretty cool. Okay. So Jeju Samdasoo now is probably the island's most famous water bottle brand. Yeah, for sure. And one of the most recognizable products connected to Jeju. The name Samdasoo comes from Samda, meaning Sam means 3, right? And this Samda means 3 abundances. Jeju's traditional 3 symbols. Do you guys know that? I mean, I think that was also another question of the day. What's Jeju's traditional 3 symbols? What are they? They are, let's say it. I feel like I'm like a teacher in a kids class. What are they? They are wind, stones, and women. Yes. Okay. The water itself comes from Jeju's volcanic bedrock groundwater, filtered naturally through layers of basalt rock, which is also the volcanic rock. So you can see how it's groundwater and it goes underneath. And because the volcanic rock or the basalt rock, it's so porous, I mean, it's got those like holes, the water can flow right through, and they act as a natural filter. It also is a filter for salt water coming in as well from the ocean too. Now, since launching in the late 1990s, Samdasoo has become Korea's leading bottled water brand, and for many people, it is one of the first everyday products that comes to mind when they drink of Jeju. I said when they drink of Jeju, when they think of Jeju, yes. But when they drink of Jeju as well, literally, okay? That was a misread there, but kind of funny. And now Samdasoo is making another big move, okay? And we're going to talk about it in our Jeju morning news briefing. I'm not going to reveal it yet, but there's a huge move going on, and that's going to be in the news. But first, I think it's time for another song. This is appropriate. This is our boy Sandoe. He's one of our awesome hip hop artists who just joined Gecko Radio, and it has to do with water. It's called Backs Against the Water. Do enjoy.
이렇게 물러설 순 없기에 앞을 향해 걸어가 또 다시 걸어가 그는 이렇게 물러설 순 없기에 앞을 향해 걸어가 또 다시 걸어가 흐트러진 상태 혼자 가만히 집중은 못한 채 불안함이 그를 가득 체온방이 굳게 닫힌 채 그나마 아직 미련이 남은 듯 끄적이네 함께였던 이들도 결국 이젠 다들 떠나갔지 자기 자리로 돌아가 이젠 습관만이 남았지 익숙해진 화면 그 앞으로 다시금 자세를 잡아 신경 쓰던 것들은 뒤로 하고 가네 이미 늦어버린 것들에 미련 남아 때도 흘려보내려 하네 그랬듯이 추억이 되거나 잊어버린 채 살듯이 떠나보내려 하네 이럴 걸 다 이미 알았단 듯이 이렇게 물러설 순 없기에 강을 등진 채로 앞을 향해 걸어가 또 다시 걸어가 그는 이렇게 물러설 순 없기에 강을 등진 채로 앞을 향해 걸어가 또 다시 걸어가 It ain't hard to tell 상자 속의 젊음은 어느새 세월 지나 20해 야속해 할 시간도 없이 흘러 때론 받아들일 수밖에 아직 그대로 바라는 욕심 놓지 못해도 맞이해야지 또 새로운 문제가 산더미 가만인 채로 휩쓸려 가기 전에 다시 헤엄쳐 힘이 늦어 버린 걸 알기에 그는 눈앞의 목표로 향할 수밖에 없어 애스탐 고스바 없던 일이 되지 않게 다시 써내려가네 이 도시에서 얼마 남은 페이지를 채워가 그 불안함은 여전히 그와 함께 그건 나름 익숙해졌단 핑계로 못 이어져가 이렇게 물러설 순 없기에 강을 등진 채로 앞을 향해 걸어가 또 다시 걸어가 그는 이렇게 물러설 순 없기에 강을 등진 채로 앞을 향해 걸어가 또 다시 걸어가 이렇게 물러설 순 없기에 강을 등진 채로 앞을 향해 걸어가 또 다시 걸어가 그는 이렇게 물러설 순 없기에 강을 등진 채로 앞을 향해 걸어가 또 다시 걸어가
This just in. Jeju Morning News Briefing. Okay, now the theme has been water so far today in the question of the day and the answer. And it's been centered around Samdasoo, Jeju Samdasoo, water. And according to Yonhap News, let's bring it up, PD. Come on now. Beep, got it. Okay. According to Yonhap News, Jeju Samdasoo, the island's famous bottled water brand, is officially making its first move into the eastern United States. Wow. Okay, very cool. So if you're on the East Coast, get ready for some Jeju water, you guys. According to the Jeju Development Corporation, or the JDC, about 40 tons of Jeju Samdasoo were shipped out on June 22nd. Okay, they're already on their way, marking the brand's first export to the US East Coast, okay? The main shipment will be mainly sold in New York and New Jersey, with distribution handled through H Mart. Okay, H Mart, one of the largest Asian supermarket chains in the United States. Now really well known thanks to author and musician of Crying in H Mart, a Japanese breakfast. I can't think of her name right now. Oh my gosh. Michelle Zauner, who actually is a friend of ours. Yes, she's come to Jeju a couple times. So yeah, they're gonna start showing up in H Marts, okay, on the East Coast. For now, the focus is on reaching Korean communities overseas, but the bigger plan is to introduce Jeju Samdasoo to a wider American consumer base and gradually expand its presence across the North American market. So yes, Jeju water is now heading to the shelves in New York and New Jersey, a small bottle from our volcanic island, making it its way across the ocean. Um, Sherry, if it ever makes it inland, to Ohio, you have to let us know. You gotta let us know, okay? So there you go. Samdasoo is headed to the East Coast of the United States. Maybe it's already been to the West Coast. That's why we're being very specific when saying the East Coast. I can imagine it already hitting some H Marts in the western side of the states, but now it's on the east side. Okay. Now moving on. Now this is a more serious note. This is a quick health note for parents and anyone working with young children. Okay. Now let's bring this image down just a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. There you go. Okay. According to Yonhap News, Jeju, is seeing a sharp rise in hand, foot, and mouth disease, especially among infants and young children. That is a name that I've not heard in a long time. Hand, foot, and mouth disease. So I guess there's an uptick, a sharp rise when it comes to young children in Jeju. Now, according to the Jeju province, the number of suspected cases rose from 1.7 patients per 1,000 outpatients in late May to 11.3 patients per 1,000 in mid-June, nearly a tenfold increase in about a month. Hand, foot, and mouth disease is usually caused by viruses like Coxsackie virus or enterovirus. Common symptoms include sores or blisters inside the mouth and blister-like rashes on the hands and feet. And it mostly affects children under 5, and most recover naturally within a week or to 10 days. But in rare cases, it can lead to more serious symptoms like high fever, vomiting, even worse, paralysis, meningitis, encephalitis. So it is something to take seriously, okay? There is currently no vaccine, so prevention comes down to basic hygiene, washing hands often, disinfecting shared toys and surfaces, and avoiding direct contact with saliva, mucus, or blisters, okay? And if a child is infected, health officials recommend keeping them home from daycare or kindergarten until the fever is gone and the blisters have healed. Wow, that is a massive uptick though, so be on the lookout, okay? And if you do have the symptoms, please let the authorities know. So for families around the GEC and across Jeju, wash hands, clean shared spaces, and keep an extra eye on the little ones this week. Yes, for sure. Okay, next, here we go. In the next news today, summer news for Jeju because beach season officially starts today. Well, it ain't a great day to go to the beach, if we're being completely honest, but it officially is open. Okay, according to Jeju Sori, the Jeju's public beaches have opened today, June 24th, with all 12 designated beaches across the island now officially starting the summer season. Okay, that includes 8 beaches in Jeju City and 4 from Seogwipo. And this year, the season runs for 75 days from June 24th to September 6th. 6 days longer than last year. Regular beach hours will be from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Night swimming will begin later from July 15th to August 15th at 4 beaches. Night swimming, nice. Samyang and Woljung will stay open until 8 p.m. and Ihol, Taehu, and Hyupjae will stay open until 9 p.m. Nice, okay? But also do be extra careful out there when you are night swimming, of course. The province says rental prices for beach items will stay frozen for the 3rd year in a row. 20,000 won for parasols and 30,000 won for flat benches. Jeju is also continuing its 3 free beach campaign. Beaches free from serious accidents, unfriendly service, and overcharging. For safety, 276, we talked about this, 276 private safety staff and 48 citizen water rescue workers will be placed across the 12 beaches. Nice, yes. Yeah, I know, that's what I said. Just in time for the monsoons. Again, probably not a good time to go check it out, but they're open, okay? We can go look at the open beaches for now. There are also a couple of special beach programs this year. Hamdok Beach will operate as a pet beach. Yes, we talked about that before. In fact, we have images of us taking one of our dogs, the Hamdok, is super fun. While Iho Teu Beach will run as a more accessible, barrier-free beach for visitors with mobility needs. Oh, that's great. So yes, the summer is officially open on Jeju. Swim safely, guys. Watch the beach flags and maybe double check the hours before heading out for an evening dip. Yeah, if you go out at the wrong times, they might tell you to come in. So yes, do double check that. Okay, how do you double check that? Tune in to Gecko Radio and put it on repeat because we got it all here. Okay, now finally a meaningful cultural event for Jeju. Nice. Okay, according to Jeju News, the Hanya Museum is marking its 20th anniversary with a special exhibition called 20 years of Sumbisori, carrying the memories of the sea. Now, if you don't know what Sumbisori is, that is the hoot, that's the whistle, the whistle that the Henya use when they come out of the water. And there's I don't think there's any official science behind it, but it's a whistle that they do, and it just helps them get in air more efficiently, and you can hear the whistles, and what's interesting is each enya has their own distinct sumbisori. Yeah, now it opens today, June 24th, and runs through December 13th, and JY is headed to the Henya Museum because she's going to do some MC translation for this 20th anniversary. Yeah, the timing is also special because this year marks the 10th anniversary of Jeju Henya culture being listed as a UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity. So this is the 10th anniversary of it, Henya being a national treasure. Super awesome. The exhibition looks at the past, present, and future of Henya culture, from donated photos, diaries, and personal items, to today's diving tools and video interviews, to the challenges Henya face now, including aging, climate change, yes, and changes in the marine environment. The opening ceremony begins today at 2 p.m. on the first floor of the Henya Museum with a performance by the Hado Henya Choir, a talk by Henya Go-myung Hyo, and presentation photographer Lee Seung-eun. And a little gecko, yeah, we talked about this, a little gecko radio connection. Our head writer, J.Y. Choi, will be there as translator. Pardon me. So, if you care about Jeju's sea history and living culture, this one exhibition is worth visiting. So it opens today, and it's Sherry, it's going to run until December 13th. So you're going to have a lot of time to check it out. Yeah, for sure. They're going to really bring it when it comes to, the Henya Museum is also amazing, but they're really going to bring it now, considering it's the 20th anniversary of the museum and also the 10th anniversary of Jeju Henya being the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity. Okay. Woo! That was a lot of news to cover. So I'm going to give myself a song break, and let's all enjoy this next song. And then after that, we're going to see what's going down in the GEC. Let's keep it water themed, huh? Let's get wet together with westealoranges.
비 내리는 거리 아래서 yeah, yeah. okay 걱정만 누구보다 부드럽게 Your day and what I want 모든 제쳐놓고 몰두하게 만들래 낮엔 griffin 밤엔 slithering Can you feel me the snakes in your body 불을 붙인 듯 약속한 듯이 들이붙지 정신 좀 온 표정 No you want me and I want you 많은 별이 우리 비춰 춤을 춰 Oh yeah And I'm pretty sure that we will shine When you're smiling at this planet 이 우주에선 마음껏 젖어도 돼
Let's get wet together Baby I want you 그냥 우릴 이대로 둬 영원히 서로의 마음 안에 잠길 수 있게 wet together Baby I want you 그냥 우릴 이대로 둬 영원히 서로의 마음 안에 잠길 수 있게 wet together Baby how about you Let's get wet together 서로의 마음 안에 잠길 수 있게 wet together
It's a beautiful day in the GEC, the Global Edu City. What's going on? What's going down? That's NLCS or SJA or KIS or BHA. What's going on? What's happening? What's going down in the GEC? All right, what's going down in the GEC? I feel like Edu City Mart should be very happy that they're in that break. Okay, what's going down in the GEC? I love these segments. Okay. Our first story today comes from SJA Jeju. Let's take a look here. Boop. Wow, cool. Let's zoom it in, PD. You got it, buddy. Boop. Nice. Okay. Let's take a look here. I'll cover my face. That's fine. You have okay. Where students they took part in a meaningful community event right here in Daejeong. Very nice. On June 22nd, the Jeju Special Olympics Korea held the 2026 Jeju SOK Special Olympics Korea Unified Festival at the SJA Jeju Gymnasium. Very cool. Very nice. Okay. About 120 people joined the event, including athletes with developmental disabilities, SJ Jeju student volunteers, families, welfare organizations, and local community members. The festival brought people with and without disabilities together through sports and culture, with activities like ring toss, hula hoop, shoe throwing, and ball throwing, all designed so everyone could participate. This year was especially meaningful because SJ students volunteered. Following the MOU signed last December between SJ Jeju and the Jeju Special Olympics Korea. Here's another image of some of the sporting events. That's awesome. Giant, the big parachute there. I remember doing that as a kid. The event also featured a talent donation performance by South Carnival. Nice. South Carnival. They are a staple band here. We're hoping to get them on Gecko Radio. Jeju SOK's promotional ambassador, bringing their signature Jeju sound to the celebration. So today's first GEC story is a reminder that inclusion is something we practice by showing up, playing together, and being part of the same community. Well done. Well done, SJ. Good on you guys. That's awesome. That is super awesome. Okay. moving on. Let's call it the okay. Now this is kind of an inside joke that we have with now it's with you guys, but whenever we have something that's kind of close to the GC, much like the greater Seoul area, we have the greater GEC area. This is happening around the GEC. This is not technically in the GC, but it's in the West Side radar. Okay, this is a summer music festival that has just been announced for Wolyang, one of the West Coast beaches. Many Wolyang, many GC residents may know and love. Yes. Oh, okay. There's a music festival. It used to be a hidden beach. Not so much anymore. Okay, the 2026 World Music Festival will take place on Saturday, August 8th, starting at 2 p.m. around the Wolyang Port area. Yeah. So the thing is behind Wolyang Beach, it used to be like a hidden cove, but then really, the cool people discovered it, but then the cool people let everybody else know. Now it's not really a hidden cove anymore, but it's still really awesome. We don't get many beaches here on the southwestern corner. So, it seems like the locals are capitalizing on that because of this festival. Okay. The tagline is where music meets the sunset. Yes. The western corner, we are known for our sunsets. Sea, sunset, sound, and you guys. The lineup has not been announced yet, but since this year's announcement was also shared by Wednesday Off, we're keeping our fingers crossed that they might be part of the lineup, but we'll wait for the official announcement. Again, okay, save the date. That's August 8th. Big news this year, admission is free. Last year, it was not free, so this feels like a really exciting move from the organizers. So this is August 8th, Wolyang Port World Music Festival. So if you love Jeju's West Side, live music, beach sunsets, and local artists, this is the time to show up for. This is the one to show up for, that is. And honestly, we should go and support it because when people put together great music and festivals on the West Side, we want them to be able to keep doing it. And don't forget to follow at www.musicfestival for updates. Very cool. Now, speaking of music festivals, okay, this one is huge. One of Jeju's most anticipated festivals has also announced that it is making a comeback after a 1-year break. Let's bring it up. The Stepping Stone Festival has dropped a teaser poster and confirmed that they are preparing for a return. This is huge. This is honestly one of the nation's biggest festivals, music festivals, and arguably one of the largest, if not the largest, on Jeju Island. Now, here's the thing. They were shut down last year. They couldn't have it. But this year, no dates yet. No lineup yet. No official date. There have been some dates that have been like tossed around in DMs and stuff like that. So the inside people have been saying it. We have also heard the date, but it's not official. So we're not gonna tell you the date yet. But we'll say maybe late summer. How about that? Mid to late summer. No lineup yet, just the message that they'll be back. But honestly, that alone is exciting news. Of course, when we get the official date, we're gonna put it on blast here on Gecko Radio. Their announcement has been a really nostalgic tone. They wrote about the things people have been missing: the wind of Hamdok, the damp sand, the deep sunset, and the faces that stayed behind even after the music ended. I got my T-shirt in the back here. After 2 years, Stepping Stone Festival is getting ready to return, and they said they want to meet the audience with the moment that won't simply pass by lightly. So for now, we're waiting for the official poster and more details, but one thing is clear: the 20th Stepping Stone Festival is coming back in 2026, and this is definitely a GC favorite to keep on your radar. If it is happening, we're going. We're taking the dogs. We're finding a pension. I don't care where it is. We're going to find a place that takes animals, and we are going 100%. This is a not to miss event, okay? Follow at Stepping Stone Festival for updates, okay? There you go. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for the actual date drop. We can't say anything yet because nothing's official, but there we go. All right. I think we just need to move right along. So I think it's time for Jeju Jams. Let's do it. Jeju Gems. All right, we are talking about today's Jeju Gem, and it was a place that we hold dear to our heart because the two folks that run it are very good friends of ours. Okay, we're heading to Namwon for a place that feels like a venue and more like not just a venue, but a world created by artists. Very cool. All right, let's take a look at this first image here. This is Cinema Home and Cinema Club. Okay, Cinema Home and Cinema Club is a stay and cultural arts space in Namwon created by the musician Joon, rapper C.Cle, and videographer Yoon, who are all three are very good friends. Now, they've been running Cinema Club, and we'll probably talk about that later in the script, but now they have a new location, and it's this combination, Cinema Home and Cinema Club. Together, they've built a space for music, art, film, gathering, residencies, private events, and the kind of nights that reminds you that Jeju's creative scene is very much alive, all right? So let's take a look at the actual space here. Now, this is awesome. Well, we were just there. We should have taken photos of it at nighttime where there's actual people there, because when you roll up, you're like, oh, bro, this is hip. This is cool, okay? Before this new Namwon location, which you are seeing in this photo, Yoon and Joon ran a very cool space in Hayley, which is Hare Village, Hareri, where they hosted irregular underground style events that became some of the most memorable parties on the island. Yeah, we're talking like bopping parties, but not overly polished, not corporate, just artists, little stalls, music friends, and atmosphere. Now, their new space officially opened in January this year, and last Saturday, we finally had the pleasure, for visiting the 14th edition of Cinema Club, featuring Windy City. Okay, Windy City is a very straight up famous reggae band in the entire country. It's also the 5th anniversary of the Cinema Club event series, which made the night feel even more special. Now, what makes Cinema Club stand out is it doesn't feel like someone simply opened a venue. It feels like a group of artists invited you into their imagination, music, visuals, garden space. I mean, when you just go there, it's just like an awesome, yes, we'll talk about that later, Sherry, which she's asking, do folks discuss movies there? You go there and there's just people standing outside in the property with beers, hanging out. I don't know if you can see here, and there's another picture of it, but I'll zoom in. Okay, so on the right here, this is the warehouse, and that's where the bar is, but also the main hangout area. And then in the back is actually a theater and projector. Now, on the left here, this is just super cool. I don't know how to say it in Korean, but it's essentially, we call it an Adirondack. I guess that's a Pennsylvania term, but maybe just an American term, but also a lean-to. The three-sided building, you can see there's a wooden plank in the middle, just a beat-up wooden plank. It might even be a surfboard used as a table. So you just sit there when it's a nighttime out and you just hang out and you drink with your buddies. There's a fire pit as well. Just super cool. Just really, really cool. When you go there, you feel like wow, like people are so cool here. Am I also cool that I'm invited? You know, one of those little things. Yeah, so let's take a look at some of the other images here. This is the stage further deep inside that building. Of course, there's a projector screen as well. Disco ball, gotta have the disco ball. Also, this is the shot of the bar. Okay, there's the bar on the left, and then there's tables on the right. Okay, now this is the home. This is the residency. Beautifully maintained house that is used as a residency for artists, but also as a pension as well. This is the interior of that, really well maintained. And then here's that lean-to I was talking about as well. Yeah. Oh, here's the theater too. Looking back, so they have a projector where they watch indie film, short film, all that stuff, music videos, that kind of stuff. What's this image? Okay, yes, this is also from the interior with the DJ booth as well. So a few things to know. It's located in 60 Namhanro, Seogwipo. And what it is, again, it's a stay cultural space, event venue, and creative gathering space. Exhibitions, live performances, residencies, private events, collabs. Special feature, a beautiful 1,000 square meter palm garden, also with full-size bamboo trees as well. It gives that slightly hidden island feeling. And the team is hosted and shaped by artists Yoon, Joon, and C.Cle, very good friends of ours who bring together music, visuals, and performance and community. So today's Jeju Gem is Cinema Club. Cinema Home and Cinema Club in Namwon, a creative island hideout, a cultural arts space, and it's so sweet, man. Like when I look at it, I'm just like, this space is like, it's as good as it gets, okay? Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And so what we're gonna do here is, I think that's it. We're not gonna have time for Jeju Word of the Day, so we'll hold that for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday segment is Artist Spotlight. That's where we shine a light on an amazing artist across Korea. Of course, it could be a musician or a performer or a painter or any other creative talent, making the country's cultural scene more exciting. And again, a big thank you to all the local businesses and musicians who have supported Gecko Radio. Yes, thank you. And thank you guys as well for tuning in for sure. We're going to be back again 7 a.m. tomorrow. So to make things relevant, I think let's play Bar Talk by C.Cle and Joon. We've played this song several times. Couple fun things about it. It's a one take. It's a single take, so it's all done without any cuts or edits. But also now, since you have seen this song several times, I want you to try to take in the space around it. Okay, that is the interior of the building. Where is it at here? Not this one. Yeah, that's this interior of this building on the right building. Okay, right there. Can't click on it. Okay, can't click on it. Bring it in. Okay, right there on the right building, right there. Okay, all right. So do enjoy this last video. Take in the Cinema Club and Home residency. And if you do come into Jeju or you do live in Jeju, you got to go to one of their events. It's super cool. And of course, we're going to mention it on Gecko Radio. Okay, so let's close things out with C.Cle and Joon, Bar Talk, and it's a one take live. Enjoy. See you guys tomorrow, 7 a.m.
술자리에 모여 이런저런 사는 얘기 모두 아저씨가 됐네 몇 살이 아닌 애긴 말을 텄어 벌써 그렇게 됐니 어느 지점에서 갈라서 DVD became different I'm still doing music 여전히 꿈을 주는 중 그래서 니들보단 덜 늙었어요 비추 축의금이 없어 내 결혼식에 가지 못했단 얘긴 참아 하지 못하지 비우는 술 따먹는 농담한 게 한 이야기 꽃밭 조금씩 겉돌기 시작한 내 스토리라인 더 이상 깊이 끼어들지 못하고 이 대신 귀 비중을 늘리려 했지만 커졌지 거리감 내 이야기는 사지 못한 친구들의 공감 내 이야기가 안 팔려 내지 못했던 술값 어디에도 끼어들 틈이 보이지 않았던 이야기 책장 비워진 술 대신 채워진 이런저런 생각들
Don't wake me up, falling out of the scene. Are we still in a dream? Must be some kind of scheme. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. Are we still in a dream?
무슨 가스를 쓰지 이것저것 그저 후보들을 세우고 하나씩 지워 이건 너무 딥해 이건 내 얘기가 아닌데 이건 내 공을 산 뒤에 남은 건 넌 음악을 하기 전 list no one 여슬적인 음악을 들으면 가슴에 와닿았었는데 음악을 시작하고 나서 달라져버린 감성과 코드 I just follow my own 너와 입는 옷은 말 가치관이 달라졌는데 어떻게 내 음악에 너에게 닿을까 날 음악으로 이끌었던 뮤지션들은 어떻게 했을까 세상과 어떻게 잘 지낼까 그냥 실력이 없는 걸까 재능이 없는 걸까 애초에 맞지 않은 옷을 억지로 입었던 걸까 너들 속한 술자리 속 이런저런 생각 들키기 전에 먼저 집에 가고 싶다 집에 가면 무슨 가사를 쓸까
Don't wake me up, falling out of the scene. Are we still in a dream? Must be some kind of scheme.